Hello and welcome back to episode 22, Survivors at War. Today, I'm going to go over the little breakdown of the powers right now. I am at the top here. I wouldn't say I'm that much stronger than some of these guys. I know it looks like a big power difference, but there's these cavalry statues that really just open up your power level by like plus 30, 40 million, and it's really not worth that amount of power, at least in my opinion. So these players are all pretty close. You can have players down to 130 million that could even beat my teams. So my power is definitely inflated, but my war value is really low. So I've been getting the top spot. I need to get out of this war value and just keep moving up and fight harder opponents. But we'll see how it goes here. Let's go ahead and heal up our troops. We had them already queued up. So we'll get into the battle. All right. Red versus blue. We got this prep time. During this prep time, I'm just going to check, make sure I got my buffs going. We still got 4 hours on our attack and defense. We do have the gather. The gather buff cannot be popped in the Survivor at War town buff screen here while inside, but it has to be popped outside of the battleground itself. Let's go check out the enemy team. So in our prep, we're going to figure out who's the top player and maybe have to fight against those players. This guy, seemingly enough, he's at the 207, so this guy is either their number 1 or number 2 power. He's at 51 million kills, so he's very strong. That many kills with a 1,200, almost 12,000, I'm sorry, dual point. He's going to be pretty strong. He probably has stronger teams than mine, just based off his dual points, honestly. He's got a lot of PvP victories. He suffered similar losses to my town. He's been playing for a long time. He has almost 200,000 clan helps. That's actually crazy. All right. So wanna have, we gotta look out for that guy. Alexandria, very strong as well. A bit more of a farmer city with less kills, but still very, very strong. Dual points is also really high too. So Alexandria probably will give my teams a run for their money as well. Looks like someone just gave us some gifts while we're in here. I don't know if you can check. Oh, you can. I don't know. It popped up. I sent and received. That's not recent. That was odd. I wonder who did that, because then I could send them back. That'd be cool. Can you do that to people across here? Oh, you can. That's funny. Look at that. Just give everybody. Let's see. Boom. You could just give everybody a gift. Hey guys, take some cucumbers. The new gift charisma system. If you guys haven't heard about it, I made a video describing the charisma gift system. All right, we have to do some scouting here. I was just having a little fun throwing these little cucumbers at everybody. Because, you know, the gift of giving. Boom. Little John Wick profile there. So Alexandria and Wanna Have are going to be really strong on the enemy team here. John Wick's at 180 mil. Uh-oh. Dual points are lower than mine. I think I could take this guy. I'm really going to use dual points off of a lot of these things. Some people do keep their dual points lower, and they'll be like hidden strong. You know, they'll take their time to go up in dual points. Mine are quite low right now as well. I think I am above where I'm at, but I've been kind of like purposely keeping my rank there. Not so much my war value. That was some mishaps with deserters and stuff, and I lost quite a few. Survivor at War value points. But we got Go Clap, 120 mil power, 6 mil kills, 10,500 dual points. So I think we kind of got all the top players here that we were looking for. 164, 85. All right, it's 9 seconds on the go here. We'll kind of we'll use the same strategy we did earlier because it worked, right? I want to teleport on the top though, so I'm gonna do a quick attack here. Boom, we're gonna do that. We'll do a speed up times ho, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll go ahead and get that. Oh no. I just want to flip these really quick because I want to get back and forth. No one has taken these hospitals or anything. Hospitals aren't as important. It's not normal that I do that, but they were open, so I went for them. Gas station. There we go. Okay, so my F1's gonna get there rather quickly, so we'll be able to teleport out even faster. Nobody's sped towards any of the command centers on the red side. So we did garrison first. Let's go ahead and send that army back. I don't believe anything's going to be sent here. So we'll just send them back as we cap them, just so that we had them covered. Get that first little tap on them, and use that time that we have to flip this command center, right? So it's not going to be perfect, but we will get back with maybe 25 seconds to spare on some of my returning formations. This F2 is going to take a little bit longer as well, but I don't really want to wait that long, so I'll use a little 25% there. Feeling a little bit special. I like using the speed ups in these. I really do enjoy Survivors at War more than some of the seasonal content. But we have the F1 that's back here now. Yeah, 25 seconds on the other formations about for the last one, which will be my F2. We'll do an aggressive teleport like we did earlier today. And let's see, nothing's still going for that command center. That's good. We're gonna go super aggro here. Try to get this teleport in this corner. All right, teleport now. F1. You know, let them have the arsenal at first. I'm fine with that, right? Let's do a coordinate attack on these. I'm going to do F1 and F2 on these, so we'll flip that as quick as possible. And then we'll send the F... There we go. So basically, I'm sending the F2 out to this number 2 section here, and I'm going to have about 10 seconds in between my F1 and the F2 attacking. So depending on how light they are, if they start teleporting right now, we might be able to catch them off guard that we've teleported so close to them. So my F2 hits, we knock out 1, 2, 3, 4 teams with the F2. Someone else was on the same kind of train of logic. Daniel, nice man. So Daniel's got the flip with me. My F1 is fully charged up in there, ready to go. My F2 is going to come back. Now these are setting out. My F3 just hit, knocked out one team. And I'll wait for my F4 to hit, and then I'll go ahead and use my first heal of the match. First heal. All right. So we did take this top side though still. My F2 is now mobile. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and send some more towards this. We'll keep the pressure up on these command centers. Send my F2 that way. My F3 I'll garrison up in the arsenal hopefully. Unless this gets flipped by that RV that just hit. Which it did not. Very good. Alright, what else do we have coming here? We have an F3 coming from Alexandria, so this is that player earlier that I was talking about. Could have a potentially strong team, so it's their F3, we'll have to mine that. There's my F3 going to that command center. We're now returning on the F4. It was kind of like I mean, my F3 and F4 don't normally have a lot of success in hitting command centers, so I usually throw them to the back, and I will garrison them up in the command centers in the back there. But we were trying something a little bit new. We did get the flip on that, and I'm really happy about that. So my F2 hits, see some success. We see 3 formations leaving from that command center. There's a 127k hit to 88k. Alexandria's teams in there was partial, very, very weakened at that point. Does have a level 50 bus, I believe that was. All right, so now the F2 is returning. F3, see my F3 can kind of hold down the arsenal. It's pretty strong. I don't have any 6 stars yet, which is its weakness in these, but not many people have 6 stars either way. If I wanted an operable formation 3, I mean, that's basically the only way, right? So we'll send the F2 to the bottom right again, keep the pressure going. We'll have another heal soon. It looks like my F1 is starting to take some damage here. Those attacks did come through. I think that's Command Center 2. So let's see, was that Alexandria's team that hit into me? Yes. So, Daniel took the Brute of the Force, brought him down about 700,000 power, and then my team was able to clean him up pretty convincingly with 462 lost to 2,300. But their power was brought down to 2.2 mil on that overall. So they did take the command center, or I'm sorry, the arsenal. Send the F3 back. Had to backfill some cavalry on that one, which is no big deal because we have our heal coming up here in about 20 seconds. So the F2 is going to clash down here. And boom, actually F2 does take it. So that's really good for us. My F1 is getting a bit weaker. I was going to pull it out right here, but looks like I leave on a victory anyways. So that's really good. 85 to 58k. It's a victory. They kick me out of it, but that being said, it still gives us that victory. So it's nice. We'll be able to send the F1 back. And we just used our 3-minute heal, so that's going to turn out very well for us as well. And I think that I'm just going to send my F1 directly back here. And similar to our game kind of earlier, actually. So hopefully we can get a good MVP here. We are number 2 right now. Alexandria's 2.2. Wannahab's 1.5. So that all checks out. GoCalp is pretty strong as well. Some of these players, it's currently 11 versus 13. So we are down in total players, which is really surprising how well we're holding down some of this stuff. Actually, we got a lot of territories being flipped back and forth. And I think I just keep this pressure up on their command centers. My F1 should definitely flip this almost every time, just based off of what I've seen and where they're currently sending things to break other things. Like every time this arsenal gets hit, every time a command center gets hit on our side, they're taking away that opportunity to defend themselves. And they're really going to suffer from that unless they can get a foothold on these command centers. So I see one attack going to the top one, no other attacks going there. So we can do an F4 in the garrison down here because it looks like we're going to need it. My F4 did recently pick up an Errant Shane, 6 stars, so it's pretty strong. I mean, my research or my technology on my F4 is not very good. I think it's like 75% now. And I say not very good, but it's really good. I mean, for having the F4 up there, it's a lot of time though. I mean, everyone that is operating with like 100% on their F4 formation will beat out this army because it's just that much more weak in total stats. At least my hometown heroes set. So my F2 is going to clash bottom right now. Knocked out only one team. See what they got. They got JR and Fenno Allen. JR did a lot of damage to me. Wait, yeah, 48 to 41, 3.6 to 2.4. Always got legendaries, level 8s, 9s, 11s. Smart guy on that. Wow, okay, my Magna has my legendary gear still, so my F1 is still not where I want it to be. I have to make sure I swap that out here. This is going to be a double melee formation sent here. We got 30 seconds. I want to flip that. We're barely holding on to some of these things. And I don't really want to feed kills here. So let's just be patient. We have 20 seconds on the heal. My F1 is kind of dominating this. I've built my RV so that it could do that as well. And I focused a lot of my efforts into my F1. It's now become one of my goals, because balancing out your army and making it like strong evenly is a great idea and all, but that's just it. It's just a great idea. Let's go ahead and send the melee with that. How's the F1 gonna fare? Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Nice. 245k. Some partial teams in there. That was really good. There was a really strong team in the back, I believe, but it might have been partial as well, because we do have the whatchamacallits, right? We do have the new chemical storage buildings locked down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, to their 4, I guess, now as well. But as you start to go through these things, those troops will dwindle rather quickly. And we'll go ahead and put the calves in the back on that. My F1 is returning now. I did send my F2 actually to attack, followed along or behind my F1 there, so I'm hoping that it's weakened enough to the point where they can't reinforce quite fast enough. And then we can get some teleports out here. So F2 is going to hit. It does flip, but that being said, it's already 70% durability. And we're going to rotate our F1 back to the top here because we're kind of playing like a cat and mouse game with these guys. Going back and forth. I was able to do a little change up, and I think that's really important. When you have those strong F1s, you can really force a lot of pressure on the enemy team when you have that little swap. So we got the F3 here. Just fill that up with melee. And I should hit another 5 teams out on the top right. Or take it. We'll see what happens, actually, you know. I don't really have to scout for a lot of these being the top power. If you've ever experienced being the top slotted player, sometimes you can do whatever you want. Sometimes you just get destroyed. I mean, it just really depends on how active their team is and how good your team is. Because I'm very lucky right now. Being able to be fully offensive like I have this whole time has been really nice. And my team is kind of holding that down for me. And they're not far behind, you know, by any means behind us. But my team is doing well, keeping these command centers locked down for me while I send my armies out to go hit. It looks like we knocked out 4 teams on this side. Where do they have the foothold going here? You know where it is. It's the bottom right. So let's go ahead. Boom. I think we're not have enough troops here, though. So let's see. We'll just do the F1, and then we'll follow up with the F2 behind it. That's what I'm thinking. F3 got kicked out of the arsenal. No big deal. We'll just keep attacking that. I think these are wasted resources for them personally to try to take the arsenal in some of these cases. The most aggressive strategy is probably the best here, and they need to take our command centers and kind of throw off our positioning because that's what really shakes things up. All right, so we'll send that F2 right behind my F1. I want to hold one of these. That'd be really big if we can flip this, because now they're starting to teleport and they're getting a little bit comfortable over here, and we can keep that pressure up on and make them use their real teams. You know, a lot of these people are going to have a good F1 or F2. It's similar to me. So if I can get up here and get into their command centers' faces, keep knocking down those formations and force them to put their real armies there, it's going to take away from the arsenal. It's going to take away from hitting our command centers and doing the opposite of what I'm doing, trying to counter me. But I think we're doing very well at this point. It could run away from us because Wanna-Have looks like he's starting to participate. He's starting to make some bigger moves. He is now number 2. He's starting to climb up behind Alexandria. And Tony Stark is leading the way with me at number 2. So our F2 does take this command center that we did. We did a follow-up attack, and that works out nice. The question is, will it hold? But we'll keep rotating the F1. We'll go to the top now. Now that they're going to hopefully scurry to defend this army, and the only way they can beat my F2 is with another F1 or F2, which they just did. So that was Michonne's. Was that Michonne's? No. That was Wanna-Have, right? Yeah, Wanna-Have. He's got a really strong team. Did very well. 4 to 3K on that one. Okay. Let's see. So the F1 is coming up there now. We got 10 seconds on this attack. And the only way I'm going to be able to really flip one of these, I just got to keep hitting with the duo attacks, and they got to be back to back. I got to get the F1 garrisoned in there, to be honest. So this F3 is going to come hit my F1, and then I'm actually going to take... I'm probably going to just take my F1 back out and then redirect my efforts back to the lower right-hand corner so I can get my F1 to follow up with this F2 that's returning, right? So we just hit that. Who's hitting this? Hormaga. So it's a 100 mil power player. Who else is in here with me right now? All right. Daniel's got this covered. He's got 14K units in there. So we got 30 seconds on the return on that. And I'm going to have some troop issues here potentially. Let's see. Now 18 seconds. That's perfect. So I'll go ahead and attack that. That's a bit longer of an attack. But then I also have my heal that's coming up in 10 seconds. So I'll be able to replenish those cavalry and keep rolling through that. F4 has been hit. They're kind of onto us there. This is what they need to be doing if they want to win. They need to keep hitting this command center or the top left command center. But there's no attacks coming through on those right now because they're very distracted trying to put out the fires that we're putting very offensively on them here. So that's a 47 second travel time, about 20 seconds in between my F1 and F2. And we'll keep holding the arsenal with our F3 just so that we get the max amount of arsenal or garrison points, because arsenal does give 2,000 points per second, and the command center is close behind at 1,800 points per second. But we're also getting a lot of points from these kills, and you can see it in the leaderboards as we continue to kill the enemy. So let's see, F2 is clashing here. We knock out one team. That's definitely going to be Wanna-Have's team. So here's the thing. Will he be able to reinforce? Well, you know, it's not enough. I actually need help here, I think. I think I need help here. My F1 isn't going to be enough. Yeah, it's just not. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. And I'm kind of fighting against the not having anyone else send anything here. So let's go to the Survivors at War. Hey, one person send F1, please. We can take this with the next round of attacks. So I'll do another Survivors. Let's see. 1 minute. I will send F1. We can flip this position. Let's do it. All right. Send. F3 has been kicked out. Got to keep that rolling. It is draining a bit of the melee soldiers, but it is well worth. So let's see. Nice. We're going to have, I think, enough for both of these, right? Yes. So F2 is going to go out. 46 seconds. Then we have 37 seconds on the F1. I want to do this right when it hits 36. So 38, 37, boom. Okay, so they're going to hit within 2 seconds, so there won't be much time in between garrisoning troops or time for them to like really maneuver. And by the time these hit and come back, should have a heal for, you know, they got another 50 seconds on that. So this is all working out very well. They are on our heels though at 24 mil to 21 million. So not too bad. Let's see if anyone else has joined the fray. Nope, unfortunately. Looks like Frickin' got in, but he's not getting his deserter. He just got in. Smart guy. All right, so Abraham, F2 hits, one team pops out, F1 hits, 2, 3, 4. It's like very, you know, we need one more player to attack with me here. Just one more. The John Wick player profile, Aga. He's got... that's the Wanna-Have team. Dwight, Negan, John team. That team's pretty strong. It's got a heavy silence team. I think Negan and Dwight both have silences, so it's very powerful. Our heals back up, which is very good, so we can continue to... Oh, no. That's... Okay. It glitched out for a second. I thought for sure that wasn't right. Okay. 46 seconds on that, and as we know, last one was 37, so we'll wait a little bit for that. I need one other player to attack this command center. We like the aggressive play. We want to flip these guys. No, no, no. Michonne, stop it. Stop being so good. Let's see if I can get a scout in between there. It's 13 seconds, so I'll get that knowledge before it hits so we can kind of see whether we're going to take this or not. In between that scout. All right, scout reports come through. Oh yeah, F2's gonna get all the way to Alexandria at least here. So we'll kick, I think, 3 teams out. Woo, woo. How does that work? Okay, still happened. We still got that. We flipped it on them on the right. But this is going to be very hard to hold, I believe, because just positioning-wise, not having enough reinforcements. So we'll see. We have managed to... This is their stronghold. It's going to set them back a bit, being able to reinforce. You know, so many of them have been ported out a couple times already since we took that top right quadrant that maybe they're a little bit stuck now. in that position. We have 18 seconds on this hold. I'm at 70% durability, and I just don't see myself beating Wanna Have. Wanna Have is going to probably just beat this team here, especially since I have misassigned the equipments on those heroes. My F2, or I mean, it's just not right. It's not right, guys. I need to put my legendary equipment on my governor. Well. You got 40 seconds on that. I got teleported, actually. I wonder how... Okay. It's going crazy now. It's going crazy. Wait, why can't I teleport here? Did they flip that on us too? Wow, they did. Uh-oh. All right, we got 10 seconds. I might have to be a little bit better on defense now. Although, yeah, I can do my F2. We'll do it. Let's do it. Do a little cool attack here. So F2, we need you to get in there. 32 seconds. All right. We got this heal coming through. We're going to do a big coordinated attack. So 37 seconds on that, which is good. And then I'll let that go for 2 seconds. Now that one will land after that. And then I want my cavalry in 29 seconds going out. So 2 seconds. Ooh, no, the F3 and F1 are really close. I meant to spread that out maybe a little bit more. But I'm going to go try to defend over here. Make sure that we're locked down on that command center now that they've kind of flipped things on us. And I'm sending all 3 formations here. See what happens. This could be either a terrible move or a great move. Because someone else actually just hit that. So you got 1-2 armies that got hit out of there. My F4 bounces off. Hopefully weakens some troops. F3 bounces off. No way. We didn't take it, actually. That's crazy. We didn't take it. There's probably nothing left in there. If I scouted this, there's probably 1 or 2 formations, which is wild, but we'll see here. My F2 definitely would have held it. If I had maybe hit my F2 into there, it might have been a bit better. I think someone burned my city again. This is the second time in a row. Who burnt my city? Was that early on? I must have missed it. All right, we got to get back into this command center. 36 seconds on that. I want a garrison. I want to get my garrisons going on my F4 again. Back to the rear. F3 is quite low. So let's go ahead and return my F2. I'm sorry, I'm quite low on my F3 stamina. So we'll go ahead and defend the command center in the southwest there. We'll use a little bit more of the stamina that we have on our F2 to coordinate some attacks on this bottom right command center. I really think that if we can flip this before they flip us, you know, it'd be very good. But we're having some issues doing that. They're actually rallying on us. Nice. My F2 just won a massive attack there. Absolutely massive. I hope that makes them scurry a little bit because that was huge. Oh, but we're going to be in the same situation here where my army is getting kind of ticked down here. So the F2 is going back out there. That means my F2 can do quite a bit of damage. Oof. Not enough troops. 20 seconds on that. F1 gets returned again. I'm just trading blow for blow right now on this command center with Aga and Wanna Have. They're getting some really good defenses on us. Okay, heals coming through. There's something in me. I have to win this. We have to keep going for this. All right, let's go. We got the melee running in. We did take the arsenal back, which is really cool. I didn't have to participate in that. F2 is going to hit. I'm going to hit again with my F1. It looks like there's a couple other people catching on and coming to attack with us as well. I'm going to make this come about 10 seconds in between on my F1 because the F2 might hit it, or maybe one of these other players will knock out enough teams. No players knocked out. Disappointing. Daniel's trying his hardest over here. We got Tony Stark. Where's Tony Stark? Tony. Hey, Tony, I need you to come over to Command Center 3 and hit this with me, please. Please, Tony. Tony, send F1. We can hold this and take better position. Please. Okay, so we knocked out a bunch more armies yet again in the Command Center 4. So we can check out these last battle ports. 73 to 66k. 64 to 18k. This was going to be the F3 and F4 battle. 78s. Well, that's not battle 4. Oh, that's 3. Okay, I got my numbers mixed up again. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, F2. Let's go ahead and hit that up. 30 seconds, 36 seconds on that. So it would be that 5 seconds in between. I'm going to go ahead and get some more tier 10 in the bottom left command center, because that's the one they're really trying to take right now from us. And we are ported forward here. I never did go back and see who hit us. We can throw some charisma at them. Right there, Aga attacked me. Where are you at, Aga? You're right over here, aren't you? No? Is he all the way in the back now? Or is he teleported far up? There he is, yeah. Take some of these. Take some cucumbers. F2 hit. Oh, this is crazy. It's getting really close down the wire here. 39.3 to 38.8. And they're actually coming out of this, ahead of this. And they just capped on us in the bottom left. F3 is about to clash. It does take it, thankfully. I don't know what those are. Okay, yeah, there's just so many more units coming in. We're actually getting really low on adrenaline here. There's only about 2 minutes left. And I'm going to have to do something drastic here. We're going to have to do the most drastic thing we can think of. And that's to heal in 5 seconds. And then we need to go get this arsenal back ASAP. All right, let's go. Arsenal. F2. I think we can take a lot of teams out of this F1 now that we've been focusing our attention on the bottom right. They're pretty well garrisoned up in it. And I'm hoping that that'll help us out. Oh, no. Yes. Someone just sped a bullet in there. Thank you. Who is that? Oh, they got kicked out instantly. This fight is insane over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. 3 minutes? Guys. For 600 gems? Yeah. 32 seconds. Okay. My attacks won't go off if I don't do this. 50%. Let's go! Alright, F2's going. They're all hitting everywhere. F2 hits Arsenal. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Why isn't that fight going through? What's happening? That was the most anticlimactic thing ever. Alright, F3 is back over there. Didn't need to speed up, I guess. F1. Yes, we flipped him. Flipped him on the top. Command center here. 2 knocked out. Feno Allen and Golkalp. So we now have that at the last second. But this, it looks like the all-out struggle for this Arsenal is the play. Oh my gosh, no. Wow, is there going to be another team that hits me soon? Okay, I'll munch it up this army, I guess. I have one more play to make, maybe? I don't know. We might be too far away. We need to hit this Arsenal. ASAP. Arsenal. Load them up. 33 seconds. Okay. So this is actually going to hit right before the match ends. There's speed ups going across the way. Someone's speeding up, hitting our storage. Got a ton of points. Oh my gosh, that was insane. No way. They did it. They did it to us. Oh my gosh, we're going to actually lose this match. That's crazy. They sent bullet trains. 4 point. Yeah, there's no hope, right? There's just none. F2's about to hit. And yeah, I just bounced off like a brick wall. Oh my. Wow. GG, guys. Better luck next time. Wow. So we got SVP -0, so we're protected by the loss. 10.9 mil to 9 mil 1.5 with the MVP on the other side. Good match, good game. Ended up being 15, or let's see, 12 versus 13. We had Medusa, Terminus, and G-Man, Franken, with the Deserter debuff. So we've all been there. I've had quite a few, more than I'd like to share, I'm sure, at this point. I think I counted it out. It's like 15. It's not good. I'll probably never utter that number again. Let's go check out the rewards. We did get our 15 mil for the day. So 15 mil, 360 heal speed ups plus 570 metal scraps. Didn't get the second win, so I'm not going to claim those 5 keys for the day. But all in all, it was very good. I got to get back to gathering for Strongest Survivor, spend some of this stamina. Strongest Survivor, I've gotten 24 mil points just from attacking woodberries, etc. So I'm pretty happy with where I have ended up here. But I'm starting to save for my Strongest Survivors. But that's going to wrap this video up, guys. Thank you so much for watching episode 22. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next. Peace.